Hello. 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 Uh, Hello, and welcome back to another day at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. There's Ian. I'm deafened right now because I don't want to have him rambling about how his junk isn't working on his end and whatever. Who cares? I don't care about that. I care about me. I care about my stuff. That's really self-centered of me. I also realized I didn't have my other light on. Hi. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? And yeah, you don't have any? You don't have any friends? Fix that. Make some. It's never too late to make friends. Do it. Make some friends. Get some friends. Gather all your friends. Come on, it's adventure time. Yes, welcome. Everybody get in here. Do your thing. If you're fighting for #1 in the chat, fight hard, because I guess there's some people who really enjoy being #1. So listen. I'm just doing my thing. You're employed for now. You'll be unemployed if you I don't know. I'm gonna start docking points here. I'm gonna write you up if you don't get your friends in here. Okay, I need people's friends. I want friends. I want people to be my friend. This seems weird. This whole room seems so impractical. I think we should just scooch it. Just scooch it all over. Have this be like the wall. So that way it's not. Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna first of all probably fill this up in here so that way, yeah, that separates that out a lot better, which is nice. But yeah, so we're still getting stream set up and doing all that. I might just make the executive decision to scooch this all over. I'm sorry. You. And you'll be making less if you don't behave. Okay? You'll be making less. Hello, everyone on TikTok. Hi, everyone on Twitch. Hello, everyone on YouTube. I hope you still exist. If you don't, that is unfortunate because that is where a majority of my viewer base is. So if you don't exist anymore, that's kind of unfortunate. These are what? Subsonic rifle? Oh my god.
Are you guys
Hi.
into the game all right?
Hi, bud.
Hi. Also, before we begin, I do want to apologize for what happened at the start of last session or last recording. I was a big poo head, and I was not thinking. That's kind of my thing. I don't think before I speak sometimes. Ah! Hang on. All right, now do it. There you go.
Wow.
All right.
I feel great.
All right. Yeah, let me just move this up a little bit. There we go. That's better. All right, I'm making my way back. Ah!
Welcome.
Hello.
They have grenades.
They have grenades? Whoa.
Oh my god. Right. This is awesome.
So, yes, we have added a gun mod for our characters that we're going to be using in Season 2 because they are police officers, or at least one of them is. Kjwippy is going to be a police officer, so he's going to need a weapon of some kind. Is there a baton? No.
Yes. Here, look at this. Look at this awesome thing. You're gonna love this. Boom, baton.
Oh, it's a baton. It's a fast baton.
Die. Anyway, sir, if I do a magic trick, can my pay be raised to 3 cents? Maybe. Well, think about it. What's the magic trick? Show me the magic trick. I forgot chat has a delay. Because I'm not one of the big YouTubers, so YouTube doesn't prioritize me.
This is true. This is true.
Good at decorating, but can never get the atmosphere and layout good. Any tips? You see,
It takes time. It takes
I
time.
am definitely not one of the best people to ask, only because I improvise like 90% of what I do in Minecraft. I almost never plan things out. So when it comes to things like the layout or whatever, I guess you want to think about, I think I've said this before too in other live streams, but you want to think about what realistically would be in like whatever the build is that you're making. Like in a pizzeria like this or something, you know, there typically would be bathrooms, there would be a kitchen, there would be in that kitchen probably some kind of dishwashing area as well as where they cook the food. There's like an entrance area where you check in, or you know, they go give you a table or whatever. There's a stage for the animatronics, there's a backstage area with the animatronics, there's all sorts of access between the employee only areas, because typically in a place like this you would think that they would have like
Place to relax and kind of chill. And
right, they would have that, but they would also want to try to, in order to keep the magic alive, they wouldn't have people working out in front of other like guests and stuff. They would have them moving behind the scenes to do other stuff. So things like that, you just, a lot of it is just straight up, you want to look at your build as realistically as possible and think, what all do I need to include with that?
And then you can add like the FNAF stuff that you want to add.
Right. So yeah, your magic trick 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the number 84. Now check your bank account. Wow, did you steal all my money? That was gross.
That's gross. All right, so I would say our goal for today is to finish up any remaining walls, possibly do any like exterior, but mostly interior decorating as well. I think the bathrooms are already done, so we don't have to. Well, yeah, I'd say the bathrooms are pretty much done. We just gotta worry about everything else.
You did steal all my money. Thank you. Wow. I can't believe it. So I got a text message. A text massage, if you will.
Text massage?
I did. Ian, as I was doing my intro, I was kind of talking about how I feel like this backstage area is really wonky. What if we just, like, push it this way? So that way this wall lines up with this one, and then, like, this space is kind of filled in a bit more. Thank you for following on Twitch. That scared the crap out of me. Huh.
We could do that.
Good lord.
Yeah, we could try that.
Yeah, just because it's like this blue wall here is weird, and also this like curve, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't forget, like, we still have all this extra room over here too. We want to like expand it out this way to have a little bit more room over here. Because we're not using it for anything, as far as I know.
Yeah, but also like, I don't know, with the like exterior, how far do we want this to come over to where it like is encroaching on the entrance space, you know?
Right. Well, the other question is, how far over did we want to push this wall over?
Well, let's see. This is 4 blocks out, so we could probably just 1, 2, 3, 4, like around there. Yeah, that should be. I think that should be enough space.
Yeah.
La-da-dee, la-da-da.
Oh, so what are we most excited for to see in the FNAF 2 movie?
Oh yeah, because we're seeing that today. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I think I am the most excited to see what all little Easter eggs are in this one, because I know that there were a lot, or like, you know, different like cameos and stuff that were in the previous one. You know, I'm very excited to see. Are they gonna have Markiplier in there? Are they gonna?
I don't know. I genuinely don't think he would I mean, I know that he's talked about it, saying like he's not in the FNAF 2 movie and stuff.
Well, no, he said that about the first one. He didn't say anything about the second one.
Right. He said that about the first one. I don't know if he. Well, I don't know. I would like to hope that we get him in this one, because if they don't, then they put him. If they don't put him in the third one, then good lord, why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really do hope we get to see him in this movie.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he's there, because I mean, from what I can understand, is he was supposed to be the security guard at the beginning of the first one, and since that didn't work out, they were gonna put him in this one as something else.
Right.
So
I think he's still working on his Iron Lung movie, so I don't know if that's.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also only ever been in like the editing stage ever since that. So I mean,
for like the last 2 years, like
but
the final stretch, boys, final stretch.
But like at the time of the FNAF movies filming, he was still filming. So at least with this one, he wasn't still filming something. Also, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for following Kyle on Twitch.
Yeah, everybody in Ian's stream, come follow me. Don't worry about him. Come follow me. Come love me.
I'm kind of an a-hole, so don't worry about me.
Give me smooches. Give me.
Go to him. He needs it.
Come here.
He's suffering.
I love you. Yeah, I'm desperate here, folks. I need the love. Frame block mod? No, we're not using that, because neither of us have ever really taken the time to figure that out, and quite honestly, I don't think either of us necessarily care enough.
What should the walls look like?
I think, what if we did some pillars here? Whoops!
Going to the walls right
Did
now.
some pillars, and then change these walls to something else. Maybe more sunshine and rainbows of some kind. No. Probably gray. Probably just the usual gray.
I kind of just want to see what it would look like if we just had, like, a little bit of some natural FNAF 2 like walls in here, just to see what it would look like.
Yeah, probably in the backstage area, you know, like in like this hallway, I could see it being a thing.
Right. There's no like bottom wall for. Oh wait, that is the bottom.
Yeah, no. So the it's like the plain gray, then the tile, then a couple more plain gray, and then the top.
So that would. Oh.
No. So plain gray, and then this.
Oh, and then that. And
yeah.
Then about 2 up here.
About 2, and then yeah. Ooh, we're getting that good creative mode music. All right, we're getting the build vibe now. I'm gonna make the storage / delivery bay room.
I think for me, for FNAF 2, what I'm most excited to see.
Yes, I didn't ask you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry.
My opinion doesn't matter.
You are correct. However,
I'm actually kind of excited to see like what they make the animatronics look like, especially the withered animatronics.
Yes, I'm very excited. Apparently, also this one is actually, like, according to Matthew Lillard, is very much pushing the PG-13 rating. So I'm curious to see. Curious to see what the heck happens in this one to warrant that.
I guess my other thing that I'm wanting to know or like see is that the movie, I think, isn't it supposed to be a sequel to the first one, but not like a prequel type of thing?
Yeah, it's a sequel. Yeah.
If that's the case, then how do the withered animatronics and the actual animatronics from the first movie connect? Like that's what's going to be tripping me up, because supposedly in the lore that we've been spoon-fed for the last decade, that is kind of like what's been told to us. But according to unless they obviously probably won't explain it, but I'm just wondering how they're going to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure that they'll explain it somehow, but I will not speculate as to how or why, because I'm afraid to even try to predict anything that FNAF does.
You're right about that. Ooh.
Also, I'm just realizing I can see my TikTok comments in Streamlabs now! I don't know what changed, but thank you, Streamlabs! I've been blessed. I finally have been gifted the vision of sight. Vision of sight? Wow!
I've given up on Streamlabs. Can I rant about Streamlabs from my own personal experience? Because I feel like I need to.
I feel like even if I said no, you still would, so go ahead, bud.
Yes, because this is... Yeah, so... I hate using Streamlabs. I personally do not care for it. I've used it multiple times for streaming purposes, and normally what ends up happening is either I will switch from one scene to another, like I'm doing right now, and for some reason the game will not show. No matter if it's already shown before, if I switch from one scene to another, it will not show the game consistently.
Which is odd, because when I do that, I can just switch. Boom, here I am. I'll go to my be right back screen. Go back. It's still here.
Yeah, for me, it doesn't do that.
I think what it is you just have some settings that are weird.
It probably is that I just need to fix some settings. The other issue is, for some reason, whenever I try to turn down the actual like desktop volume or whatever the audio is that's for the game or for whoever you're hearing, whenever I turn that down, that slider down, it doesn't change the volume at all, and the game audio is still louder than me. Now, could I just turn down the game audio in the actual game? Probably, but I choose not to do that because there are some games that don't have that function, like FNAF 2. So you actually have to turn down the audio in your streaming.
That's true. FNAF doesn't have any volume modifiers.
Yeah, they don't have any of that until I want to say Security Breach.
Huh.
As far as I know, or maybe Pizzeria Simulator might have it, but I don't know.
I could see like Pizzeria Sim having it.
Yeah. But that's kind of the main issue I have with Streamlabs right now. One day I will try to figure it out, and if I will figure it out, I'll probably start using that for streaming purposes, because I'd like to just use Streamlabs for streaming because it's kind of promoted that way, and then just use OBS for recording.
It is nice to have two separate softwares for that.
That way I don't have to change anything too much or change any of my recording settings whenever I swap over from OBS to Streamlabs, and I could just... Man, either that or if I could just have two instances of OBS downloaded on my computer, and one for streaming and one for recording.
Yeah, that's not going to happen because your computer's going to be like, oh, but you already have it installed, so we'll just load up that one.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to use the FNAF mod instead of the Management Wanted mod? Which one do you like the most between the both? I do remember that. I think Management Wanted far outweighs it, I think, just because it has so much more to offer. Obviously, I mean, you know, there's a lot of things that are in the FNAF mod, but I think it only, as far as I remember, it only goes up through, like, FNAF 4? For like animatronics and stuff, whereas Management Wanted has so many different things that you can get. You know, like there's a lot of different mobs, there's a crap ton of blocks and decorations, and especially with everything that they're working on right now, like if you're in their Discord and seen anything that they've been working on, it's no longer going to be 1.4, by the way, as far as I understand. It's now just going to be 1.0.0. It's like their, like, ultimate release. So, that'll be...
this back wall where the kitchen is.
Yeah, I know. It's P white. P white?
Yeah.
Why? Who pees white?
Like
Sorry. Listen,
well,
when you drink a lot of
clear,
water.
but like...
No, when you drink so much water, you just pee white. It's just, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about... I don't know how I'm feeling about white wall here.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of nice to use these black ceiling tile blocks as also, like, dividers and stuff. It just kind of works.
Yeah.
We also probably need to think about, like, entrances into the kitchen as well, so like we could have one over here by like where the dish pit is and stuff as well.
Right.
So that way if they're like bringing over stuff. Oh, actually, I guess the doorways are like that. I'll help break that up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, wall. I'm not sure what we want to do with that. That's why I was kind of just working somewhere else because I'm like, I don't want to worry about it. That's not my problem.
I guess there is an option where we could maybe push out the hallway by one so we can have another wall here.
Dare you? That you are disgusting, Ian. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. I don't care.
I mean, okay. I mean, you're not wrong, but all right.
You're gross, dude. You're icky. You smell weird.
I'm short. I get it. Because I'm short, I smell bad. Anyone who's short, you all smell bad.
Short people are stinky. Ew. I hate it.
And there's an overlord who rules over us all.
Well, it's not hard to rule over you, considering how small you are.
Hey, you know what? There's the fine. There's the stinkiest of all.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what? You're short and I'm just smelly.
Yeah,
which is worse? You decide in the comments, in the chat. Do y'all have a favorite FNAF fan game? I feel like we were asked this last stream. I don't remember what my answer was. But...
We did have this, actually. For Kyle's stream, I will say mine again. I would say mine would be either 5 Nights at Candy's or Return to Bloody Nights. Those two, I think, are my favorite FNAF fan games so far.
I think it also just depends on which ones I enjoy playing. Like, if I'm playing it, I don't... Like, I feel like that's different than if I were... Watching it, yeah. Like, if I was seeing somebody... Like, The Joy of Creation is a great example. I hate playing The Joy of Creation, because I'm terrible at it. I'm god-awful at it. But, it's really cool. So, like... Getting to still experience that story, it's awesome. I suck at it, so I don't enjoy it all that much.
Listen, it may be mean to call us, or call me specifically short and anyone else short, but you know what? We are one. We are united through the shortness.
In other words, get over it. You're short. No, I'm kidding.
We can't get over it.
That's funny. Why is this so thick? Why are there so many walls here that are thick? Oh, you know what? It was probably because there was going to be a vent there.
Probably. Oh, you know what? I forgot. It's December. I could probably do a thing now. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. No, it's this one. I gotta turn off this light.
Bum. Bum, bum.
There we go. Christmas colors. Normally, for those of you who are new to the channel, what I like to do for my videos is during the month of December, I like to have the Christmas themed colors, red and green. Now, normally what I would do is I would at least try to have a Christmas tree or some type of Christmas theme. I do have a Christmas Santa hat that I like to wear in the videos, which I might even still do. But it is a little bit hard to do with the headphones on. And I also have a lot of hair, so I still got to get a haircut, and then once I get a haircut, then it's going to be a lot easier to actually have the hat on so it's not so sweaty. But Christmas colors. I'm also thinking about getting like some interesting like reef-colored green things to hang down from the neon lights to be like Christmas trees in a way, since you really can't show anything else here. I mean, I guess you could just put something over here, but it would only work in this wide shot. I don't know. But if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see me do for Christmas decoration theme for my background to make it more festive, let me know.
I have a suggestion. You should grow out your beard and dye it white like Santa Claus.
You know, I genuinely thought about doing that. I genuinely thought about doing that. But it's not long enough. I kind of just trimmed it up a little bit today, so.
It's okay.
I feel like the walls to
it's
the
long
manager's
enough
office
to me.
Should be. It is. It's gotten pretty long. Actually, ever since I last trimmed it, it's able to like fill out, so it's not as patchy anymore. So it feels more natural and manly. Even though I'm not, because I'm short.
Who thinks the second FNAF movie will be at least good? I believe it will be. I don't know about you all, but I thoroughly enjoyed the first movie, And a lot of people really didn't, and I was kind of surprised to find that out, but also I remembered that this is the general public we're talking about, and nobody will ever, like, 100% agree on anything. So the fact that as many people did like it as there are, like, I'm fine with that, but
You can't please everyone.
you can't. No, and that's exactly true. You cannot please everybody, and that's why you just stop caring about what everybody else thinks, and you do things for how you want them.
True. I also like the FNAF, the first movie. It is kind of crazy to. It is kind. Well, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of crazy, but also a little bit funny to watch some of the people's overreaction to it. Because it's like, guys, it's just a movie. I mean, I understand it's in a way, it's like a fan thing, but like, I don't know.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. I think another reason why people were upset is because, like, oh, they didn't make it lore accurate. They didn't watch MatPat's videos. I'm like, because it's just a theory, guys. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's exactly it. A lot of people were upset about the first one not being, like, super gory or stuff, but, like, yeah, FNAF never really had visual gore. The first bit of visual gore that we've gotten that wasn't an 8-bit minigame was Secret of the Mimic, when you see all the dead bodies of the dudes laying around and missing their arms or being hanged from a hook or whatever. Like, that's the first gore, quote-unquote, we've gotten.
When was that? When was that?
So when you're going around in Secret of the Mimic, you can find different, like, past employees that have been killed and stuffed in suits. You'll see, like, their arm hanging out of the suit or something, and, like, sometimes they're just, like, missing an arm or a leg or something.
Oh, that's right. I never finished it.
You didn't.
No, because one, I hated the way how I had to record it, and two, at the time it wasn't that interesting. But now that I actually have seen some, like, stuff on it, I might actually try to continue playing it.
Well, okay, that's fair. The first gore we got was technically the eyeballs in the game over screen in FNAF 1. But
yeah, but like
I'm not counting that. That doesn't count.
That's that's bordering on the gore factor.
Yeah, it's more so just, I wouldn't say body horror necessarily. It's eyeballs. That's not gore. Gore is like a dude's been decapitated or like his guts are coming out or something, which we've never had any of that before in FNAF. That never has existed in any visual bit of it.
Other than 8-bit.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, 8-bit, people even say 8-bit doesn't count. Like, yeah, that's
right.
No. So, I don't know. I feel like people just set themselves up with too high of expectations, and then they get disappointed, and it's like, well, you set yourself up with that expectation. Nobody else did.
I will admit, there are certain movies that, in a way, you kind of have to set an expectation for yourself, because it's like, well, if the company or the studio that's doing it, and they have these kind of actors in it, it's like, okay, well, then it's gotta be good. But I think it all just depends.
That is true, but also, like, in Welcome to Derry, like, you are seeing that happen. In FNAF 1, the eyes are already, like, popped out, you know? Like, we're not watching that happen, and I think that's the other thing, is there's a lot of implied stuff that's happening. Like, oh, his eyes are no longer inside his head. Interesting. What happened to him? It's a lot of implied stuff, whereas people are expecting it to be, look! The spring locks, they're blowing him up inside the suit. You know, like, it's not good. it's not what people want, but also, like, it's exactly what happened in the games. So
I think the other reason they couldn't show too much is because they have to also make it, like, in a way, I'm not saying kid friendly, but like, you have to be able to at least bring a wide range of audience members to see it. And I doubt parents are going to want to go take their kids to see this movie where blood and guts are being spewed out. Just saying.
Yeah, and also, kind of going along with that, though, I mean, like, you gotta also think, though, horror movies exist And parents very clearly go, oh, that's a horror movie. I'm not going to let my kid go watch that. The problem has been that because, parents haven't been, like, making sure that their kids don't do anything dumb on the internet, so many little kids get into FNAF, and then when the movie's scary, it's like, oh no, my child got scared by the thing that was supposed to be scary. We're going to get mad at you,
That guy just got decaffeinated.
Decaffeinated? No, his coffee. But yeah, it's like people kind of set themselves up with too much of an expectation for the first movie and did not have realistic expectations.
Right.
So
Freddy
I don't know, man.
Davy Gravy, I don't know. Is Freddy? Well, I mean, he's covered in fur, right? So would that be considered Freddy to be bald?
The conversation change must be studied.
I don't know. I'm trying to interact with my chat some more, and this is what I get for it.
Well, you silly goose. We don't interact with chat here. Come on.
Oh, shoot. You're right. I forgot about that. Man.
Yeah, I feel like the movie would absolutely be rated R.
Doing some studying.
You said what? Huh?
I know he's Davy Gravy saying he must be studied, but we all must be studied internally, mentally.
No, don't study me.
No, I'll study you. Don't worry. But Caleb will. I'll do it.
Fair.
Which reminds me, I forgot to apologize for everyone who's watching on my side. I was going to do a stream of me playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on Twitch yesterday, but as I got done with, or at least as I was working on finishing my study guide for a final I had to do today, I realized that there was more on the actual study guide that I needed to actually do, and realized, shoot, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, and maybe I should be a little bit of a responsible person and adult, and at least try to get some studying done for a final.
Loser. Sorry. Sorry.
So I figured I'd just do that, get that out of the way. I will be probably doing I'm going to be uploading a short of my best reaction and moment from FNAF 2 tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But I'll also probably be doing a FNAF 2 like movie breakdown, or giving my thoughts on the movie, so you guys can check that out tomorrow. Either that, or I just put it on mute and I actually have my FNAF 2 stream playing in the background.
Now we may want to make this room a tiny bit taller, just because yeah, he's gonna be standing like here, and his head's gonna be like scraping the ceiling if we don't have it at least one block higher. So that should be good. And I guess maybe this room we could also make taller as well. We could just straight up, because there are stair blocks with this as well.
Oh, perfect! I didn't know there were specifics. Yeah, I think I was talking about this last stream. I wish there were stair blocks that were for the wall color, so we could do specific entrances.
Yeah, there are. I mean, the movie walls have stairs. The purple and the yellow ones, but the FNAF 6 one doesn't.
Yeah. Got it. All right.
But yeah, the purple and yellow do, so that's kind of handy.
I do remember in early drafts of us doing Fastcraft Season 2, I think I talked about having Henry. Henry was going to have like a secret bunker as well for something. I don't remember what it was going to be, but we scrapped that idea because we couldn't mostly I couldn't figure it out.
Well, okay, no, see, nobody goes in the ball pit. The ball pit is to simulate the ocean. It's people don't go in it. It's okay. People don't go in it. It's all right.
No one's peeing in this ball pit. Okay?
No. He was like, it's gonna be a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit. It's like, no,
Hey,
nobody's falling on
Irish
anybody.
War,
It's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. That's not the right block. We'll get a slab.
I keep on forgetting that if we do decide to do an outer layer, window placements can be a bit finicky.
No, it's not if we decide. We're definitely gonna do one.
Right. No, Davy Gravy. They're not going to do that with the fox. That's why he said the ball pit's there, so they could... No. Don't mind me or why I just jumped into it. Forget about it.
No, yeah, people don't go in there. People definitely do not go in there. Not at all. Look at me. Look how cute I am in there. Look at my little guy.
Oh, I'm inside of it.
Oh.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, and I'm scared.
Oh, can we put like a flag in there? Or something? No.
What? A flag in the ball pit?
Maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to think
Well,
of
I mean, you saw how putting not full blocks on top of the ball pit broke it in the last one.
Yeah, it didn't really work. Yeah, that's right. Forget that. Scratch that.
Oh, but we were gonna do like banners and stuff hanging from the top, right?
I think so. Also, I gotta turn off notifications because apparently Kjwippy's online.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He seems pretty
Right.
cool. Y'all should subscribe to
What do you mean I
Kjwippy.
cannot disable essential errors? No, I will turn off notifications. No, oh my god.
I'm an essential error.
Oh no, that's essential ads. Never mind, I'm done.
I'm an essential error. Hey, you know what? Since we're making this room taller, that actually helps us make the banners at the top better. Because now we have more space to do it.
Right.
Could just be as simple as these. It looks so bad. Just to simulate, to simulate a boat. You know what I'm saying? You're catching my
Also,
drift.
so anyone watch, or for those who are watching, is the audio good? Is everything good with audio? Because I've been having fear of audio for the last couple days, and what would you say is the fear of audio? What would you say that description of it is?
Audio spookia.
Audio spookia. All right, there it is. Audio's okay. Good. Everything sounds good. Kyle's voice sounds good. Game audio's good.
My voice sounds terrible at all times.
As long as it's coming through, I personally don't care. As long as it's coming through, everyone can hear it. It's not too loud. I'm not too loud. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it, baby.
Ha! The French flag. Ha ha ha! I get it, because it's a white flag. Ah ha ha ha! If you're French, don't unsubscribe. I'm sorry. But also, no, Aller 19th. See, you talk about the kindergarten game. Look at the main protagonist from the first game and tell me that my skin isn't just that character. When I went to play that, I looked at it and I was like, that's just me. That's just my Minecraft skin.
You're Nugget.
No, it's not Nugget. No, it's freaking.
Nugget.
It's
Yeah,
the main kid.
You know what? I still gotta continue playing Kindergarten 3. I started playing it. I got to the third or like the final part of where I would be at, and then I just stopped because I didn't have time to record it. That and I had the whole demonetization thing.
Yeah, that was.
So I'm like, so.
I do not look like Nugget. I don't. I'm not Nugget. I'm not. It's fine.
There's gonna be fan art now. You know that, right?
No, there's not.
People on Kyle's stream, make it happen.
No, don't turn me into a lovable character from a funny game. No.
what I am planning on doing for Kindergarten 3 is I'm gonna probably record the final part of the actual game and then take down all the previous episodes and then just merge them into one big long video for you guys to watch.
This might look good.
All right, cool.
I have not played Hollow Knight, but I would really like to give it a try at some point. I've heard that it's really fun, and I just have yet to give it a whirl. What's up?
These are the garage doors over by the loading bay?
Yes. Oh, we're going to need to flatten this out a bit more to make room for it. Well, it's going the wrong way, Ian. No, see, you gotta just do that, and then you gotta come out.
I gotta do it this way.
Yeah.
Speaking of garage doors, my garage door wasn't working this morning, and I almost couldn't make it to school.
Ha! This guy has a garage door. Everybody laugh at him. Everybody in chat laugh at him. He has a garage door.
You cannot speak. Your garage doors are all cattywampus, and I can't even.
Who the heck is Wampus?
I don't know, but who's Caddy?
She is a lovely person who is lovely and a person. Wow. How profound.
Man, your banter is off the chart.
I am the best. No one shall ever question me.
All right. Well, I'll still be waiting for those Nugget fan arts drawings for you guys.
I can't do art for the life of me, but I'll learn to spite you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I did just turn into the Arnold Schwartz, however you say his name, that I'm not gonna say on stream because I don't want to say it the wrong way, and then everybody be like, "He said it! He said the thing! Kill him! Execute him on sight!"
He's been exposed. He's been exposed.
No, I don't. I don't say it. I don't. No. What wall do we want to use inside the Foxy place?
That is a good question.
I think we should use a bomb.
Ooh, a bomb?
Patty the bomb.
Patty the bomb.
Bury the bomb.
That's not that bad because it kind of looks like water.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of going for.
Yeah, I like that.
He'd be like, yar har har. See, and if... Oh, you know what? Hold on, wait. Hold on, let me get a block like there. Watch this. You're gonna be so impressed. Fill warped
Ready to be amazed, Pippy. Amaze me.
What thing is it? What's the name of it? Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. No. I'm doing a think here, man. Hold on. Let me do my think.
Okay, I'll let you think. Go big think.
Oh, it doesn't even have warped in the name. Okay. Twisting. Oh. I was hoping that doing a fill command would make it float, but there's these like vines. Maybe we can like, oh, it's an octopus, and so like there's a little octopus in the thing.
I see, yeah. So that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well.
Unless.
I mean, in all honesty, I guess you could just get rid of a part of the ball pit and have that come up, but...
Can I put it inside a flower pot? Is that a thing I'm able to do?
What's your favorite animatronic? Hey, purple guy! My favorite animatronic... You know what? My favorite animatronic, one of them, don't get me wrong, it is Freddy, but I would also say it is Foxy. I feel like he's one of the most memorable ones of the first game.
Dang it. What about on a wall? Is there a wall I can put it on? No. God dang it.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I would say my favorite animatronic from FNAF 1 would be probably Freddy. FNAF 2? Ooh. FNAF 2, I think Withered Foxy has a very interesting look to it. Most of the Withered animatronics do. The real main animatronic, I guess, would be Springtrap, because the rest of them are phantoms and they're not real for FNAF 3. But even still, I mean, well, I don't know. FNAF 4, I honestly, I don't know why I enjoy the designs of FNAF 4's animatronics, and I'd probably say Fredbear would be my favorite design-wise. Sister location, I kind of want to say either Baby or Ennard, because it's either off of lore implications or just design. FNAF 6, Lefty. I love the idea of Lefty and what it's designed to do, where I believe it's supposed to capture the puppet. Security Breach, Glamrock Freddy is actually an interesting design. Roxy's also very cool for other reasons.
What do you mean for other reasons? Hold on. Hold on a second. Back up there, Chief. What do we mean by that?
We don't talk about those reasons, okay?
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I'm with you.
For Secret of the Mimic, I didn't actually play through all of Secret of the Mimic, so I don't really know what. Actually, no. Maybe I think Edwin's character is a very interesting character. Other than that, yeah, that's all I can think about. Is this? Did we make this hallway smaller?
Which one?
Oh well, I guess that would make sense because it's going to the. Yeah.
We could just have it where it's boarded up here.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is supposed to be the safe rooms, so I would imagine it would have to have maybe some security. Man, I got 2 purple guys in my chat.
You
know
must
what?
answer
One's
3
guy,
riddles.
One can be Michael Afton, okay? There is 2 purple guys in the FNAF universe. So one of you do rock, paper, scissors and figure it out. I want to see who wins in the chat.
Rock, paper, scissors, boom. Who's dead? Sound off. Who's still alive?
Well, yeah, you may be Dave. You know what? I don't know the lore of certain FNAF characters because the names of them keep on changing. Dave Miller, if you actually use a purple guy icon for your icon, you are purple guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of
what the rest of your name is.
you
just look at what your actual icon is, and that's what we judge you off of.
Imagine like having an alias of like a completely different name, but your profile picture is still just like you. Yeah, I'm Dave Miller is very clearly William Afton. Wow, good thing nobody recognizes who I truly am.
I just want to see what this looks like.
Can I make FNAF 2 movie location when they release the blueprints? I
was waiting for someone to ask you that question.
Maybe. I did say I might way back when they announced the movie. Oh, funds have always been low, Ian. That's the problem. Is I'm perpetually broke.
I think I said I was going to try and do the FNAF 1 movie location and something else, but I don't remember what it was. But then Into the Pit came out, and then I had to do a video on that.
More like Into the Poop.
Oh, that does make it a lot smaller. I tried doing a thing in the safe room where I took the walls and kind of...
Oh, yeah, that's real crunched.
Yeah, I'm either considering maybe just expanding the room or... I don't know. I mean, I could expand it. It wouldn't be that difficult.
Oh, Ian just sent me an invite to the world. Thank you, Ian.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
Wow, that's so cool. Will I make Fredbear's Family Diner for every Freddy's location in that world? No.
Whoa! Anonymous YouTuber that looks like a Sonic. You made a real withered Bonnie animatronic suit? That is very awesome. That's very cool.
Wait, you made real withered Bonnie? Bonnery?
Bonner?
Help!
Bonner?
No, don't talk about my Bonner, please. Please, no. No.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Well, hey, you took it in that direction. That's not
I know.
You dirty mind, you.
Oh, you got me. Also, Ian, I'm gonna try some stuff out here.
All right, go for it, buddy. Well, you can't say you're not Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine if you have a William Afton icon. Again, it's all about the icon.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not Bendy from Bendy the Ink Machine, then. Yeah, I guess you are. You are correct.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is that a game I should play? I've heard that series is really.
Have you not played Bendy?
Nope.
Dude, Bendy is great. I love Bendy and the Ink Machine. Bendy and the Ink Machine.
You know, now that I'm looking back on my channel for this year, I don't think I actually did anything I said I was gonna do. I said I was gonna try and play more games that I haven't actually played before or knew anything about, and I have them. I think I've either bought them already or I have them in my wish list. The only game I think I did was Alien Isolation. That was it.
That is a good game. That is fair.
Oh God, no! My chat just went. I'm not. No.
No, say it. Say it. I want to know. I want to know.
New releases. I want Withered Bonnie to be called a toilet. Well, I'm very sorry about this, but I don't think Withered Bonnie is actually, or any of the Withered animatronics are going to be in season 2, because in a way we kind of used them in season 1 already.
We've got a we're getting there, folks. Don't you worry. We're figuring out good, cool ways to do stuff that you've never even imagined. So don't you worry, your lovely little brains.
Also, apparently, anonymous YouTuber Sonic Face. Apparently his brother just said KJ Diddy. So that's probably not the greatest thing.
Yeah, that's suboptimal. I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. You want me to say it? I'll say it.
Yeah, that's not. It's kind of rude.
Well, yeah. So I don't know if legitimate.
Take your time. Hold on. Let the words process before you say.
I genuinely don't know if we're going to have the Withered animatronics. I think I kind of made that a main point that I didn't want to use them. Because I already used them in the first season, which again kind of would have messed. I think if I had actually had them in this season, it would have been considered a prequel, which is not what I wanted to do. Well, actually, no. I think
if they were unwithered, it would have been.
Yeah, I think one of my original ideas was it was going to be a prequel, and Kyle and I, we would have been playing either Jeremy Fitzgerald and Mike Schmidt as like actual characters, instead of playing ourselves.
My thing is, my contract, I'm only allowed to ever play me, so if I'm not a character in it, then I just don't get to be there.
And by that logic, he would sue my ass.
No, I wouldn't sue you, I just wouldn't be happy. You know, it's kind of just one of those like, bummer, I don't get to be here. Well, now you're a poopy head, so we're not friends anymore.
Maybe for these party rooms over here, we could either have signs over each specific party room, or we could have signs on this brick wall that you put back here and have it be like one arrow going one way, one arrow going the other way.
Well, don't forget, we gotta have room for the arcade machines too, so...
Right. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
So I would assume that they would probably be lined up against the walls, and then probably like where you're standing in the middle here, they'd probably be like a red
That's good.
wall.
I like that.
That's nice.
Austin Power movie marathon. Austin Powers is good too.
I don't think I've seen Austin Powers either.
Psychedelic, baby. Groovy, baby. Come on,
I thought you were gonna call me a slur or something, and I was very concerned.
Which type it in the Discord. I'll check it out. I'm trying to think of what we can do for this specific wall of the kitchen. I mean,
honestly, wait, this red wall that I'm doing, what if we just have that against that wall too? So it could be like these two white walls here, but then this back wall could be like this red. It can still have the white base to it, but then like it could be red on that maybe.
Yeah, that could probably work.
And also, just for the sake of corners, I'm gonna do that so that way it separates off the white from the red that you switch it out to.
Have I seen the FNAF 2 movie leaks? No, I have not actually seen. Honestly, for me, I have not seen.
You have avoided it so well.
I have actually avoided it very well. See, here's the other thing. I have an Instagram account. I just don't have the app, so I'm not tempted to doom scroll on there for 3 to 4+ hours a day.
Yeah, no, that's not fun. I
don't have
admit.
social media other than YouTube. that's it's still kind of weird to say it as a social media platform.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we even qualify it as a social
TikTok
media?
or Instagram? I don't know. I mean, you still get like social news network type of stuff on there, so I mean, eh. But I have not actually seen any of the FNAF 2. Oh, I saw the first FNAF 2 teaser. The 2 trailers that came out after it, I have not seen. Now, I could have done a reaction to them so I could actually get some content out of it and get some non-existing revenue from it. But the other thing I decided to do was just wait until I see the movie so I don't get spoiled, and that way I could actually do some stuff for content purposes afterwards. So like, oh, here's my reaction and here are my thoughts of what I thought of FNAF 2. So tomorrow I will definitely be doing a video of me talking about my thoughts about FNAF 2, what I thought about it, what my friends probably thought about it as well.
I will not tell you how I thought about it just to make it harder for you.
Oh, God. I'll just say what I think he would have thought about the movie.
I believe my good friend Kjwippy would think this. Hello, yes, I'm Kjwippy. I think it was an amazing movie. It was wonderful. It was awesome.
He had no reaction. Stone cold. He was basically doing a Homelander, and that's the whole thing throughout the entire movie.
If I could manage to do that, that'd be awesome. But knowing me, I'm gonna be sitting there giggling like a giddy little schoolgirl, like, yeah. They did it! They did the thing! I'm so excited. You don't understand. I'm so excited.
Well, again, because didn't you do reactions to both the trailers that came out?
Yes. Although apparently some of the Instagram advertisements and stuff have had clips in them that weren't in those. And they've drawn me to have some more theories. At least I'll find out tonight if they're true or not. But do you mind if I talk a little bit about one of them? Can I do that? Or
no, we'll do it at the theater.
All right, well, screw you too, man. You know what? Here, I'll talk to my chat about it and then I'll come back. Okay?
All right, you talk to your chat. In the meantime, anonymous
YouTuber. Katie says hi.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Any animatronic recommendations?
All right. So, I have a theory about FNAF 2, okay? Everybody here, everybody, tuck yourselves in, get all nice and snug by the fire as I tell you the tales of the pizzeria. So, in one of the ads, we see, like, what looks to be a human marionette hybrid thing. And what I'm thinking is, so there's McKenna Grace, her character, she's blonde, right? The humanoid marionette thing is a blonde girl, and it looks a lot like McKenna Grace. So what I'm assuming is going to happen is there's that tunnel in like the boat ride or whatever that has all these marionettes, like these little tiny marionettes in it. So I'm wondering if there's something to do with those little marionettes that maybe because she gets got by the marionette, maybe like they are somehow taking control of her and she becomes possessed by the marionette. I don't think that's a good theory, but it's something that I've been thinking about because I'm like, what is that? How? Why? You know? But I think also with how much they've been, like with her being so present in a lot of like the movie's promo stuff, I feel like her character is more than just this one-off character that gets killed at the start of the movie. You know, I feel like she's got more depth to it as much as like I don't know. I feel like there's more. I feel like there's more. So take that as you will, I guess. Yeah. Can you come out of the basement? No. 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 Anyway, I'm gonna unmute now. Hi, Ian.
Hi. Was I muted for that the whole time?
Yeah, I was still talking.
All right, okay. So I have a question that just popped up in my chat. I kind of want to hear what your thoughts are on it too. What happens when Funtime Freddy wipes with the wrong hand? Does Bon Bon just not like it? Or...
Bon Bon gets a chocolate surprise.
You go around the corner, you see the fudge chocolate dispenser.
Bon Bon.
Like, go get it! Did we want to use this type of style for this wall as well, since it's kind of being shown over here? You know what? Why don't we make the whole freaking kitchen this color?
Yeah, you know what? I think the white base for it works pretty well. I think we'll just do that, and then let's get some more.
The other thing, I think that still works. I don't think there's any other like specific walls that collide too much with each other that we need to focus on. I think all of that's fine.
Yeah, I think for the most part, our walls are pretty much done. We just need to get the ceiling and then all the decorations.
Yes.
The decorations is what's going to take the longest, because obviously we want to figure out what looks good where. And
yeah.
There you go. Get some good brickage in there. Also, I wanted to ask you, Ian, because I was thinking of having one of these red walls going all the way through. Oh, well, that's... I didn't finish changing this wall out. So I guess the question is, do we want... Which red wall do we want? Do we want the red with the blue base over here, or do we want this lighter red with the black base for this long wall here?
I kind of like this dark red kind of.
The darker red. Do you like the darker red with the blue on this wall, or with the black on this wall?
Kind of like it with the black on the wall.
The black is nice.
The black is very nice. It is a very nice touch, and I like it, and I will work on doing this other side too.
Oh, okay. I was gonna come over and help too.
Come on.
I kind of wish that they would have the bricks and stuff for all of the different, like, color, or, like, I wish they would have variants for every single, like, one of these. Like, the FNAF 6 wall will also have FNAF 6 wall bricks. We'll have FNAF 6 wall stairs, slabs, all that stuff.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
I wish that all of them would have that, but obviously that's so much programming that they would need to worry about, and I'm not going to... I'm not gonna...
complain too much, because it is what it is.
Yeah, like, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, didn't I think I heard somewhere that they've already began pre-production or ideas for FNAF 3's movie.
I would assume it's been in pre-production since the first movie, because they signed 3 movie contracts. All the actors, or at least all the main actors, signed 3 movie contracts. So
that is true. That is true. All right.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, so we have walls.
Our walls are done. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That actually does look really good. I'm just remembering everything we did for like the first season and everything.
Ooh, wait, you know what?
Vastly different.
Maybe this entrance room, instead of it being pea yellow, what if we did like the tan?
Ooh, the tan could be nice.
So like we did that instead.
Yeah, I feel like that would be nicer.
Yeah, because the yellow is kind of nice for like inside where it's more colorful, whereas in here it's kind of still just like the entrance. Obviously, I mean, you would want the entrance to be just as enticing, but also like, oh, I'll just let you do that. Whoops. But yeah, I mean, like you would want it to be more enticing, but at the same time, this is still it's still a good color.
Yeah, I like it.
Sweet. Look at that, dude.
This looks good. This looks... I will admit, this... I really do hope some of the animatronics are actually able to get around this pizzeria, because if not, that's...
They should be able to. As long as everything is at least 3 blocks tall, they'll be able to come through. Okay. Like, they can come through into the entrance. They'll be able to come through... we'll just need to make sure that all the doors are left open, if we want them to wander correctly.
So they can't open doors. That makes sense, yeah.
If they could, that would be horrifying.
We just see a little animation of them like leaning over and opening up the door.
Hello, can I come in, please?
That would be very hard to program too.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would be fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, now I guess
they can open doors. No.
Do we want to start putting in the roof? Let me make sure game rule do mob spawning false. So that way nothing spawns inside.
I'm pretty sure I had already set. Maybe I didn't. Whatever.
Is it on peaceful?
Oh, apparently, no, I don't think it's on peaceful. I think it's just. All right, whatever. Apparently, one of the purple guys is saying that it was confirmed that in the next update they will be able to open doors.
Well, at least they can't open the security ones that we use the lever to, or the button to specifically.
That is true.
Actually, that's the thing too I was going to think about was what if instead of the button we use the lever.
Chunk. Yeah,
And we could keep them, and we could like keep this one like further away from this door, maybe. So it's like, oh god, we have to make sure that we're moving over to it quickly enough.
Right.
Kind of interesting.
I like that idea.
Cool. Well, we'll do that in a sec. Let's get the ceiling going.
Ceiling.
I think for on top of the stages, we should keep it probably a nice lighter color to kind of go along with the lightness of the wall for the stage.
I mean, I know for I almost spelled Cecil. The there's this type of light colored ceiling that we
Yeah,
have.
we could just do that. Yeah.
Because that still looks nice.
It does. And then we can squeeze in, there's both the normal light and there's also the deluxe light.
I feel like for this specific area, like
there's
like
both of those.
This light, the normal light should be fine.
Yeah, at the very least on the stage it should be the big one because that's the most like it's a big light and they want to illuminate their characters enough. So, cool. Okay. And then for what do you think for the regular, should we just do the regular gray or black?
I think for actually, let me get all the ceiling tiles real quick so I actually know.
Cuz the white is more just like a light gray.
I feel like the white should honestly be in this main stage area.
Okay.
I feel like the dark or like the gray one should be in this main area because it is kind of like that neutral zone in a way.
Yeah, gray is a good this gray is a good neutral. Maybe we just want like in like the bathrooms or like any of the backstage areas, probably the gray.
Yeah.
I think in the arcade it should be black.
Yeah, because that
actually I used this technique in my survival build, but I was actually thinking skulk blocks. Because they have got that like kind of spacey kind of Yeah, that'll be cool.
Are we thinking on the same wavelength?
Oh, we thinking right now. If you're thinking, let me know in chat.
And if you're thunking, let me know.
And if you're thunking, stop it.
And if you're thinking, get some help.
If you're thinking Miku, ooby-oo.
No, let's end this a bit over.
Why? You don't like Miku?
No.
You don't like Hatsune Miku? Guys, Ian is an official Miku hater.
I don't even know who. I know. I know what like she looks like, but I don't actually know. Isn't she? I just don't know.
So Miku is like a Vocaloid. Miku's a Vocaloid program where it's like you program the voice to like sing, whether it's like you're singing words or just like different rhythms and stuff. It's really nice. It's honestly really cool. The software, like the technology behind it, is really cool. It's not the same thing as like AI. It's like think of it like an instrument that sounds like a voice.
All right.
It's kind of cool, but like Miku's that like blue-haired, like anime looking.
Yeah, I know who she
character.
looks like.
I
know that. I don't. It's not that I don't know what she looks like, or I don't know anything. Other than I don't know anything about the music or any. Other than I know what she looks like, and I know that there's music involved. That's my knowledge.
Also, a lot of people associate Miku with Godzilla. They're just best friends, apparently. And I guess Fortnite made that canon because Miku and Godzilla were teaming up and using cool power beams to blow up whatever the heck was going on, I guess. I ended up seeing that, and that was actually really funny.
Yo, this looks so cool. This looks so cool.
Yeah, and then they also have they've got a bunch of neon lights that we could line.
Ooh, the top of the wall.
Right.
Also, speaking of season 1, for those of you who have watched the first technically movie of Fastcraft, we're not going to be adding any like circuit breaker, power breaker thing. We're not going to be adding like a generator. We're not adding any of that in this season because I feel like there's already going to be enough here. And we're going to try and make it more story driven than in a way gameplay, essentially. Even though our very first couple episodes were primarily based off of gameplay before we got to the story. Ooh, oh, okay. I have an interesting question for you, Kyle. Which one do you like more? Toy Chica, Vanny, or Roxy? Go for it.
Like
Discuss.
more in what aspect? Hold on. I need to know what aspect. Before I agree to anything, I need to know what I'm agreeing to.
Did we want to have this here too? Over the price counter?
I was actually just gonna put lights there.
Oh, okay.
Just because normally price counters are still like very lit up, so.
Yes, Trista can see all the actual like prizes, and yeah, that makes sense. I would ask if you guys have any theories about FastCraft Season 2. Put them in the chat, but I've pretty much told a decent amount of what to be expected. So, but if there isn't anything I haven't said, that was English. If there is something I haven't said about Season 2, leave your theories in the comments or in the chat down below. Oh, did I not put the
Bummer.
You know what? I should check and see if I actually put the did I put the actual link to the I did. Okay. No, I do have the link to the playlist of FastCraft Season 1 down in the description of this live stream as well.
Yes, it would be nice if the neon lights could connect to corners. Unfortunately, they are not able to. But it's okay.
Does William always come back? William always does come back.
You know who else always comes back? Not my dad. Just kidding. He's downstairs.
Okay. There you go.
You're like, all right. How do I respond to that? I don't care.
Personally, when it comes to collabs with other people, I think I have to actually know them. I don't think it matters either about subs or views. I think it just generally means if I enjoy hanging out with a certain person, whether it's either online or in person, or if at least I know them, I feel more comfortable with them. So I don't do collabs with just anyone. Like if I've met them before or like done a video thing with them, then I will do something. Other than that, not so much.
I forgot that
not trying to be rude, but that's just how I operate.
I forgot that we made this where this party room is just slightly shorter than the other one. So not gonna figure out how the heck to make this. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, I sneezed. Those of you who didn't bless me in chat, you're fired.
I didn't even hear you sneeze. Microphone's so good.
Discord cut it off. I mean, yeah, my microphone is awesome. Yeah, no, it's great. It just completely dulls it out. Yeah, totally.
So, FastCraft Season 1 takes place in the year 1993, where FastCraft Season 2 is taking place in 1997, taking place 4 years later. Also, Kyle, did we say for the backstages we were going to use the black ceiling tiles?
We can. I think we said gray.
Okay, check. So, well, again, there's 2 bites for FNAF. So, the bite of 93 still happens.
93 or 83?
83. There's the 83 and then there's the 87 one. But in my story, the 83 one does still happen, but it happens before Season 1 takes place. We're actually getting rid of the bite of 97, and we are replacing it with the bite of 97.
Yeah. Get bit. Yeah. Idiots. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Shirt, and I want you to sell it on your merch store.
Get bit, idiots. No, I built an entire FNAF Pizzaplex in survival mode, and all I got was this crummy T-shirt. I'm gonna be doing that.
You know what? I will probably buy that shirt.
I'm like I mentioned in my my video when I finished my November challenge. I am completely revamping my merch, and one of the things that I'm going to be doing is making sure that it's designs that aren't just like, aha, I put a PNG image on a shirt, and then you guys get to, you know, spend a crap ton of money on that. Like, no, I'm gonna be trying to make sure that it's actually stuff that you guys will like, and that feels like it's special. Like, it's, you know, I don't want it to feel like it's like just cheaply made.
Right.
And so, yeah, that one of the things I'm 100% planning to be like, yeah, all I got was this crummy T-shirt, and I don't know what it'll like have on it other than the text. I'm assuming I would probably do like a silhouette of the survival build that I did.
You could always do like the neon light outline of the pizzeria, like Pizzaplex that you did.
True, I could. Either way, I would have to Photoshop it out and try to try to figure out how the heck I'm gonna design that. But
someone is asking what happened to the manager character at the end of the first season.
Well, did you watch it? Because it shows you what happens.
We're not giving spoilers away for free.
We don't give out spoilers here. What do you think? We're the people behind making it or something? What the heck?
No, we're this is Freddy's world, and we're just building in it.
We're just building it. God dang it.
Now that's what you gotta put on a shirt.
So one of the phone calls in FNAF said that the safe rooms are being sealed at most locations. Is this one of those locations? Ian, is this one of those locations?
You know, actually, I don't think so. Well, because I forget, isn't one of the reasons why I forget why was it being sealed off in the first place?
Because the missing children's incident happened. They were killed in the back room, and so they were trying to cover it up. This isn't centered.
Right, okay.
This.
Well, okay. God. Okay.
You okay? Take your time.
It's a little bit tricky to explain this specific location because I'm not basing it off of the actual lore. I'm taking some aspects of the lore and putting it in here, where in this location there is no missing kids incident because William Afton is not here at this location. Which also, again, there's no dead kids being possessed or possessing specific animatronics or anything like that. So it's a little bit tricky to say what specific characters or like what events happen, but there is no missing kids incident here. That's other than that.
But there was a missing kids incident at some point in your lore. So the question is, did that still affect the safe rooms at other places? Would it still be company policy to close all of them off?
I think, yeah, because I do remember, the missing kids incident in my lore still happened in 1985. But I would imagine that after enough time passed and the success of this location doing so well, I would imagine William would open it back up for his employees just in case. So maybe if there was like, maybe during a show, maybe there's like like an accident, like there's an earthquake happening or a big storm coming through, and maybe people can use that as like a safe room type of thing, other than just an actual like thing. So maybe we could say that's what Henry turns it into. Henry turns it into like an actual like safe shelter-ish type of thing in case of an emergency like that. But
it's still like closed off to employees because it's not somewhere that they should just be hanging around. But it still does have functionality in the instance that they would need it.
Right.
I see. Okay.
If you legitimately can't remember Purple Guy, then I will actually tell you for what happens to Mackie's character. Purple Guy gets her.
Yeah, you should know. You were there. Come on.
Yeah. And Kyle, you should definitely know because you played William in that scene.
That is true. I did some fun behind the scenes stuff for you all. I ended up being purple guy because there was a bit of a conflict with getting our actual purple guy to be there. So that's that. Yep. You know.
Well, that was because we found out that he had just straight up failed.
Look, man, I was trying to play it off nice. You know, I was trying to be respectful.
I wasn't.
All right, fair enough. Just for the sake of the light that's kind of shining through the corners of this thing, I'm trying to think, like, if you look at like the FNAF movie and stuff like that, like there's like that kind of like ceiling indent that they have where it's like a fun little like extra like fixture or something. We could probably just have some like extra lights in here.
Right.
But I'm trying to make it look nice from the inside. The outside doesn't inherently matter because you're not going to see the outside of it all that much, but
now I think someone did comment, I forgot who it was who commented in the stream prior. They were asking how many of this series am I going to have? Like how many, I guess, seasons in a way. I originally just planned on having 3. Just having kind of it being like over FNAF 1, 2, and 3. And now that we've done this one and we're adding specific elements, I want to make a short like side story that's about Candy and Cindy.
I'll be right back. I'm back.
These are very interesting. Yeah, hello.
Hello. Sorry.
Someone was asking if we had ideas. Honestly, for nightmare animatronics, I just want to say this this was an idea before we came up with what we're doing right now. I did have an idea where we could potentially, like, one of our characters has a nightmare about one of the animatronics.
Whoa.
Because we're remembering the past of
Say
what
that
happened
again.
in season 1. But I don't know if that would be something we would want to try and do for just a quick scene. It might be maybe useful for like a flash scene. So like we're having a character sleeping and he's tossing and turning or something, and we have like flashes of the animatronics
Yeah,
showing, so
I
we don't
was gonna say
actually-
I don't see us doing it any more than just like very simple, like quick moments. It's not. I don't see like a whole season being dedicated to it.
No, yeah. I wasn't planning on doing a whole season for the nightmares. I was thinking
I
about
know.
having the nightmares be like a small role for like a tiny thing where we're like, oh, we're having nightmares because we're actually having the nightmares from the first location.
Right.
Now that we're kind of back at this place again.
Yeah, like I said, like it was more to answer the person's question. Like I don't foresee us doing more than just like either a quick episode, like either even a piece of an episode or a full episode. Like I don't see us doing anything more than that.
Yeah, I think I think if I did do the nightmare, it would just be like for an actual scene, not for like the whole episode. It would just be for a scene. Other than that, that's still don't know if we're gonna do that, but again, we'll work on it. Did I get everything? No, I didn't. I forgot one. And you know what? I just want to throw this out there. If anyone at the Management Wanted crew is watching this on Kyle's end, if we could have a cool mod thing where you have a deed thing for this restaurant, that'd be pretty cool.
You have a what thing?
You know how like in this game there's like the deeds to certain like locations, like already like specific spawns.
Yeah.
I just want to say it would be really cool if you guys could somehow find a way to get this as a deed for players.
I mean, they would need the world download, and that I don't know. That would be a lot on our end that we would have to give them.
Yeah, I mean, if they would be actually willing to do it, I would be so down for it.
Listen,
but
Mr. OVDR of the
also,
Management Wanted mod
just drew us as animatronics.
What?
Someone, anonymous YouTuber Sonic Face, just decided to draw us as animatronics, and they want to
post it. But Ian, do you have your public Discord yet, or?
Oh, you know what? Damn it! You're right. I still haven't gotten that public yet. No, I don't.
It's okay.
A Discord server for my audience. I haven't finished making it yet.
Direct them towards mine so we can see them. I want to see. That's funny.
You can go to Kyle's Discord and you can do it there.
If you go to my go to my channel, there should be a link in the bio. You can join the Discord, and that goes for anybody. Join the Discord. You got stuff you want to show off? Feel free to join. It's kind of just a space for you to be able to play around and either look at what other people are doing or whatever whatever you want to do.
Once I get my Discord server up, I will actually make it public. And honestly, I am definitely gonna try and have it done by the end of the year. That I will promise you that.
All right, I'll hold you to that. You know what? I'll hold you to that. I want my friend to succeed.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm trying to get all the
Gravy,
lights
you're not entirely wrong when it comes to the one of our characters hallucinating. Oh wait, no, your idea was hallucinating one of the shadow animatronics.
Oh.
Or one of the shadows could be Mackie watching over us. Well, we have a specific.
You see, you're so close and yet so far.
But I do think that one of us will probably have a hallucination of a shadow animatronic, but just for a very short period of time.
Whoa, what was that? Never sees it again. It never gets explained. Nothing.
That's why I'm thinking, like, it might be better to just show it off in a dream sequence of some kind.
Wow, I love Minecraft music. You know, I've actually been recently listening to a bunch of, like, the newer Minecraft music. And I have to say, I very much appreciate a lot of the newer stuff.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's gonna wrong colors.
Wrong color. Well, I mean, if you think about it, a kitchen has a lot of lights because they have to be able to see what they're making properly. So
Yeah, I know. I didn't have enough space.
well, if you just weren't such a silly goose, then maybe, maybe you wouldn't
But
be
that's
such
my
a silly
selling point.
goose.
Also,
Wow.
I've gone on to it's uneven. That's why.
You okay, bud?
I kind of did what you told me to do a while back, and
Good boy.
by a while back today, I went and made a list of all the things that represent me for potential channel names and stuff for ideas.
Okay.
And even if I did do a new channel name, I probably wouldn't do it until the start of next year. So I wouldn't just completely turn around and just not do it. I gotta figure this. Hang on, I gotta figure out these freaking lights. How do I do this? That's not.
It's a little jank, but it's okay. All right.
That's better. Yeah. All right.
I mean, this place is already almost completely like laid out for lights.
True.
And the unfortunate. So, do we want to have where they're all synced up to a button somewhere in the back area here? We can maybe have part of, like maybe part of like the backstage area here we could have, or even in the safe room area, maybe there's like a generator that we can use to turn on and off the lights of the building. Do we want to hook them all up to a single button?
I mean, that would allow us to be like, oh yeah, we're clocking out for the night. We'll turn it off or something like that. Or
Wait, you know how in like a lot of like stores and places like they have like different light switches for different like sections of the building,
right?
So we could just do something like maybe there's in one of the rooms over in the break room area, quote unquote. Maybe there could be just like a section of the wall that's just like maybe 4 different light switches for like the different quadrants of the building.
Yeah, it might work.
Methinks
we could put them on this red wall over here.
Oh, wait, let me... I like how we use the vent to get in and out.
Yeah, we could use this red wall as like all the switchers.
Yeah, I mean, it can even just straight up be like just these 4 blocks here or something. Like because there's not going to be a whole lot.
Yeah.
So why don't we go ahead?
When you have no night vision on, it's spooky in here.
Yeah, no, it's dark. It is dork. Actually, wait, could I sync it up to an elevator button? Because that would actually be really cool. Faz wrench. Just because I'm curious, can I? Man. Okay.
Doesn't need to be the light button since that was an elevator button.
I know. I just wanted to see.
All right. What?
See, now I can.
Huh. Okay, so that does work.
Okay, so I guess probably this would be top left quadrant, top right quadrant, bottom left quadrant, or no. You know what? I think.
Oh, you know what, Kyle? That would actually be a very good idea because let's say towards the end of the series, certain lights start going out. That kind of would indicate where this specific antagonist would be at. That would actually work out very well.
That'd be cool. The demons are playing with the lights. Oh, by the way, do you have the security package like add-on for Management Wanted in here as well?
Is that to use the cameras and stuff?
Yes, that's where all the cameras and stuff are part of.
Ooh, let me double check. I don't know. Security surveillance package?
Yes.
Yep, it is in here.
All right. Just wanted to make sure. Alright. So I'm thinking for the north or for like the top right or the top left quadrant, right? We could probably have the main room, the kitchen, the backstage, and like the hallway. All those lights. segmented.
Right.
So like, kind of just like cutting off, going around here. Ignore that I'm using slabs and not blocks for some reason.
Or you're good.
So like going all along here.
So what happened to the FNAF 1 animatronics at the end of the first season? If you remember, there was a stage collapse. They fell down with them.
I forgot about that.
And they got destroyed from the fall. So because they were destroyed, their souls are now kind of just either living in that area or trying to find something to attach themselves to. I may have just hit my elbow on the desk. Don't worry about it.
Don't do that.
But yeah, the souls of the... But the thing is, only 3 of those animatronics were broken. So you have to remember, Foxy's still operational. And on some level, I don't know why I'm trying to be like coy and cheeky about it, where I'm like, oh, you guys, there are probably people that haven't actually seen it. So in a way, I kind of need to explain just a little bit for context so that it actually helps people understand what I'm talking about. It's a very weird dilemma. Granted, I'm not also treating it like everyone has watched it. I know I'm not. Golden Freddy. Now, I will admit, Golden Freddy.
Yeah.
The very first episode that we did of Fastcraft, I forgot that the animatronics would move at night for certain characters, and when I went into the parts and service room, I saw the Golden Freddy animatronic, and it started moving because I forgot that we had made the other one statues. So it legitimately freaked me out. And I think we did plan on doing something with Golden Freddy in that season, but
we just never got around to it.
We just never got around to it. So we did decide to do something with Golden Freddy in this season as well. Me and Mackie were talking about it. I don't know if I told you about it, Kyle.
You might have. I don't remember. I kind of block things out just because I only have so much like temporary memory that my brain computer can use that I just...
That's fair.
I get scared.
Thank
you for following on Twitch. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for following him on Twitch, everyone. What we decided to do... Are you sharing this on Twitch and on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh wait, do you have the...
I pay for Streamlabs, yeah.
I don't. That's okay.
Yeah, see, you're not cool like me.
So, well, no, because I just hate using Streamlabs. Once I figure it out, I might...
I thought you were just gonna leave it at I hate you. I was like, oh, okay. Alright, fair enough.
I don't hate you. You're one of my best friends. You know this.
No, it's okay. I understand. I get it.
So, for Golden Freddy, in a way, for this season, we are going to implement him in a way that kind of triggers our main antagonist to eventually make his way towards this location. I think we're going to have Golden Freddy actually be in the safe room. So that way, like, that's where he'll be at. But in a way, it's still like one of the main like catalysts and reasons for our antagonist to come to this location to come after us.
It's all part of the lore. You just gotta trust the process.
Eventually, again, I will do an entire lore video of the Fastcraft universe, but I kind of want to wait for season 2 to be out and done to then describe the lore, if that makes sense. Also, just as a suggestion, Kyle, before you finish with that, is this section going to be connected with this one as well?
No. So.
Okay.
So, I would use other slabs. These are just what I have in my inventory. But
I can get you other slabs.
I'm lazy. I can also get me other slabs. You know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll do it.
I'm just saying for understanding where everything
yeah, for clarity.
That still works.
Yeah, so There's the section surrounded by green. There's a section that gets split off by the red here.
Right.
There's the orange that kind of scoops around, and then there's the yellow that's going to be over here that kind of
Like all the
finishes
back
off.
area stuff.
So it's supposed to be like when you're looking at it from the up above, you are seeing like, you know, a top left-ish area, top right, top, you know, bottom left, bottom right kind of thing. The only thing that's different down at the bottom is right now I am kind of having it where it's laid out as the parts and service room is technically considered part of the bottom left. So while that hallway is bottom right, that's bottom left. So it'll be connected to like the storage room, the break room, all that stuff.
Right. Also, John YouTube is back.
John
Apparently they
YouTube!
Apparently they heard that I said frick you or frick yeah. So I get nothing. But granted, I've been getting nothing for the last 3 months. So
John YouTube, can you do me a favor? Can you make me like super uber famous and like big enough on the platform to where they want to put me in the next FNAF movie? That'd be pretty baller, as the kids call it.
I feel like this is too much.
Anyway, love you. Oh, hey, don't do that.
Yeah,
And we can get rid of all these random slabs too once we finish like
yeah, I know.
or finish
I know. Once we figure out like connecting, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a matter of remembering what lights you've already selected and then going to go hook them up. It's just not fun.
Was this green section going to be a part of like the entrance as well, or was that going to be a separate thing?
No, that's part of the top right. So the entrance, the bathrooms, and the arcade area and the two party rooms, those are all hooked up to the top right.
I feel like the bathrooms and the entrance should be its own separate one.
Well, then that's not top left and top right. Then it's just top. Fine. We'll have main space, arcade space, maybe arcade space and yeah, okay, arcade space and like Foxy's area as one.
Yeah, I think that would probably work better.
So that way,
I guess I could just get another button.
no. We can still keep it 4. Because then
Right.
we can just do this.
You know, well, I guess did we want to have like just a 5th one just for the security office?
How are you gonna lay that out on the wall without it looking stupid? Because I can tell you, I cannot think of a way to make it not look stupid.
Like down where we actually put the buttons at?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it would be uneven, because then it would be 5 instead of 4.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I suggested having, you know...
We could do
entrance
6.
and-
We could do 6 and then have one for like the hallway surrounding the security office, because I'm realizing that there's not one for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I also kind of feel like
We could do that.
Maybe
Yeah.
the more buttons we add, the less we have to connect to certain ones.
Well, yeah, but then, you know, we just have to make sure that we're not trying to connect things that are already connected. You know?
True.
So, whatever. This will just be its own separate thing. I'm not going to worry about putting new slabs here, but... Also, I'm pretty sure we can hook up the hanging lamps to the buttons as well. So maybe we don't have any, like, actual ceiling lamp. Yeah, there's, like, the hanging light bulb and then hanging lamps. I think we can hook those up to the buttons, too.
Oh, nope. There's whiteout. Whoa.
What?
Sorry. If you just type in hanging, you get whiteout spray can for some reason. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just. There's hanging lamp and hanging lamp chain.
Can be applied to guns to
So-
change the skin. Can I just, like... Oh. Okay. Spray paint. I don't know.
I think the chain one. No, it feels too medieval.
Either one works, I think.
Yeah. I wonder
But
what
okay.
the actual
I'm gonna
security
start
office-
hooking up... I guess, wait, let's
Uh.
go in and get the other 2 buttons. And
There we
just
go.
for extra separation from the wall, we could just put like item frames on the wall behind them, so that way they're like,
Oh, that was
oh,
very confusing. Oh
can't
yeah,
do
okay.
that. Never mind. Cringe.
I put it in the wrong spots. There we go. That looks better. It's over. What's over? What do you mean? What do you mean it's over? It's not over.
It's always over.
Nothing's. It's nothing. It's not over until I say it's
Everything
over.
is over. Rated.
Uh, I have no idea what that laugh is.
You were so sad.
That was like the saddest happy laugh I've ever heard in my life from myself. No, why was I was about to put a hanging lamp inside of a place that already has lights.
You know what? We could probably just get a sign.
If you don't want to get banned, don't say stupid stuff. Actually, if that was the case, then I probably would have been banned a long time ago.
So we'll have main.
Also, judging by the time, we might actually have to do a third stream of this.
I wasn't expecting to finish today. I'm gonna be completely real with you.
Well, you know what? We'll have more time to do it in the coming weeks, hopefully. Because I think my last class is on Monday. So when I get done with that, I won't have anything else throughout the rest of the week. Lights work there, so that's good.
Maintenance.
Oh, so this okay? So the vent from the actual security office goes to. Okay,
Yeah, it just goes to the
okay.
hallway. Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking to see like where that actually goes. And that's a door. Would we need another lever for that too?
Yes.
What days are we streaming? Well, the first 2 days that we did this, we kind of planned it. We don't know when we're gonna do the next one. And granted, we don't normally stream together. This is like a planned thing that we had in mind. And you know what? Decolored, I'm very excited to see this play out in the RP. I'm very excited to actually make it. I gotta start scripting it though. I want to say, in all honesty, I know I also promised I was gonna have the next episode of What If Marvel Had All the Rights from the Start. I said I was gonna have episode 5 out by the end of November. That didn't pan out because I had a bunch of other stuff pop up in my life. So I will definitely try to have that out next week if possible, but I will also start scripting this prologue for this as well. Well, that works perfectly.
All right, I'm gonna start selecting a bunch of these.
I don't know if I'll do a pizzeria FNAF 2 build, mostly because I know Kyle's gonna be probably making another one just to spite me.
Not probably. I didn't confirm.
Well, hey, we have to remember what happened with Into the Pit. I made a build for myself, and then you literally started that video with saying, he did this?
Who does he think he is? To be fair, can you blame me? It's part of.
I loved that opening. That was one of my favorite openings you've done for a video.
See, the problem was I had headphone hair, so all my hair was like strewn about everywhere, and everyone was like, "Ha! Bald! You're bald! Ha!" I was like, "Guys, come on!"
I'm sorry, baby.
Like, yes, I get it. My hair is thinning, but like, come on. You don't gotta be so mean about it. All right, now for the test. If I got them all, if not, I'm gonna have to re-sync them up. Let's go.
Is that okay? How do I phrase this? I was planning on doing like an actual custom build, like not making an actual specific location that's like, oh, I'm making this location in Minecraft or I'm not like, I would say my custom build for a very specific original idea that I would have done would probably be this. It would probably be this Fazcraft Season 2. I'm kind of trying to knock out two birds with one stone in a way. So, and it's also a collaborative thing that Kyle and I are doing. So it's kind of like it is a custom build for a specific project that we're both working on. I've also been noticing that I kind of didn't want to point this out too much, but I'm going to anyway because it's probably already true. I'm doing more of like the story, of like telling people what's going to be happening in this next season, while Kyle's just building.
Yes.
Which is not my intention to just have him build the whole thing.
No, it's okay. I love it. I'm vibing. I'm in my element.
Is there anything you want me to do for like?
I want you to sit there and look pretty.
I already failed that. I will get a Faz wrench and I will help out with some of the lights.
I think so. For right now, the only lights we have left are this orange section and the back room. So if you want to do the orange section, maybe, because I'm just finishing up the red.
I'm assuming it's just right-clicking on.
Yeah, you just right-click all the lights, and then you come to the button. You're gonna come to the button that's labeled P and S/maintenance.
P and S slash.
Haha, you said penis.
Haha, funny joke.
I'm so funny. Did I just throw something? What did I... Then you...
Alright, let's see if that works. Is it... Alright.
And also, I attempted to... Whoa. I attempted
I
to...
actually got them all. Heck yeah.
On the sign for, like, the backroom light, it's like the text is all faded and, like, he's like, oh, what does this button do? Baku.
Oh, Baku. I gotta go to the Baku.
Got to go to the Baku.
Oh, so is that going to be the, I'm assuming, the safe room?
Yeah.
Nice.
I guess, yeah, it would be safe room, not back room. My bad. Hold on.
Worry, I'm just...
Me.
What animatronics are we adding to this build? Well, we are going to be adding the FNAF 2 animatronics, the toy animatronics, so Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Mangle. We are also going to be adding the puppet, but I am still trying to debate whether or not we want to actually have skin for it, or actually have the actual puppet show up here. We are also going to be having two, I think I already said this earlier, two party rooms that will be having Candy and Cindy the cat from Five Nights at Candy's, and there will be a reason for that, which is why I'm kind of wanting to make the spin-off series. Balloon Boy is going to be in here as well in the back area over here by the carousel. We are also going to be having backup animatronics in case a specific animatronic somewhere goes out of commission. And I believe it's back here where we will store the mediocre melodies. I don't think they're going to have a major role or have any major role in here.
They may not have a role at all. They may just stand there. We don't entirely know yet.
Right. Mangle will also be back in the parts and service because it's an animatronic that keeps on getting destroyed and rebuilt. So we're like, forget it. We'll forget it. We'll change Kids Cove into something else. Which reminds me, we will also be having Captain Foxy here as well, as a way to show that Foxy has been refurbished, remade from the first location.
He has been reborn. As I crawl out of the very small hole, I too have been reborn. Wow.
Five Nights at Candy's. If any of you guys are watching this and want to go check out Five Nights at Candy's, the playlist I did, I actually played through the first Five Nights at Candy's.
He's doing another
I had
plug.
A blast playing it, and since they remastered it, I loved it. You know what? All I can say is download it, play it for yourselves. Five Nights at Candy's is by far, in my opinion, one of my favorite, fan game. I love it. I don't know any of the lore of it, but you know what? That's probably another reason why I like it so much.
Can you add the water ride inside the pizzeria like in the movie? I don't think we have space for that. I'm gonna be completely honest.
What water ride? Am I not?
So there's like, apparently there's some. Oh, true. Wait, you haven't watched any of the trailers or anything? Nothing.
Oh. I'm assuming that's going to be something in the movie.
Yeah, apparently there's like, it looks like there's some kind of like water ride.
All right. Also, Davy Gravy. I don't know why that's there. I'm not gonna wonder why that's there either. But I'm also not surprised that it's there either.
What's there? What?
You know what? I'll send it to you in the Discord.
What? You have words. Be a big be a big boy.
Then you read it out loud. Then there.
All right, I'll read it out loud. Yeah, I'll read it out.
Yeah? Huh?
I don't know what that is.
All right.
My brain hurts.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got the lights at least figured out, so that's good. Ceiling is done.
I'm getting the vents laid out too.
Nice. Okay.
Part of me wanted to do with the vents, because what I did with my Into the Pit build was, because the vents are so weirdly like connected in that game, there were command blocks that just teleport you to the other like end of the vent.
Oh.
I was thinking of maybe doing that, but that would also just like, it would probably be really disorienting.
Yeah, it would be. Well, I mean, what I'll probably do for like certain ones like that, I could probably do like a fade transition in, so it's like I go into it, I'm crawling, and then we just.
It's like a loading, or like you're changing locations in like a video game.
I'm gonna do that. Like for like the really long ones, yeah, I'll probably do that. But if it's for ones that are like super short, I'll keep it in.
That's good. I like that. That's funny.
I'll even see if I can get like a loading screen, like PNG.
No, it's like the ones that have like the tips and tricks on them or whatever.
Oh, that's good.
Also, I apologize. I realize I'm peaking my microphone a crap ton when I get louder. That's my bad, y'all. I hope you are enjoying getting your ears blasted out by Viva Kjwippy.
POV, we get a Fortnite and FNAF collab before GTA 6.
You know, a lot of people want it to happen. I don't think it's going to. I would love it to happen. But go ahead.
Are we gonna have some of these events up here? I'm assuming we are, but like kind of go over the pizza. Yeah, Dad, you're answering my question.
I'm already working on it there, bucko. I'm doing it on the wrong level. The problem is they're just big.
Yeah,
but
they are quite large.
It's all right. That just means the building will be slightly taller than.
Yeah. Well, again, like besides, like certain shots that we're gonna get are gonna, kind of be a little bit different. Which I'm also gonna have to learn how this replay mod works.
I was gonna say there is an interesting thing with the replay mod, at least with the reforged version of it that lets you use it in Forge stuff. When I tried to use it in my Survival Management Wanted world, it did not have the correct blocks in the correct places. So I don't know if that was an issue with something else that I had on my world, and it just happened to do that.
Well, yeah, we'll definitely test it before we actually do it, because if we didn't, we would be.
Because like it replaced the entire floor of my place with like backpacks for some reason, and it was just weird. I wish there were vent slabs. That'd be great. Or like in the FNAF mod, there's like just like the hollow vent block, Like it only takes up the space of one block, but it's like hollow in the middle, so you can still crawl through it.
I'm definitely gonna have to get a vent crawling sound effect for sure.
You could just do the one from
Is this a location?
yeah, Sister Location.
Yeah.
I don't know why it took me so long to figure out what the heck I was called.
Have to get that. See if I can. Either that or the actual vent sound effect from FNAF 2.
Good luck trying to get any clean audio of that. Are you okay?
I was crawling through the vents. I didn't realize one of them didn't have a ladder.
No, I have not laddered all of them yet.
Got it.
Actually, that might be something that'll make it interesting too. It's like some of these vents are only one way.
I think we did talk about like some of them were going to be. I forget which ones were going to be one way.
I think actually the one that you just fell down over by the backstage area, I think that was one of them.
Then I will delete those ladders. That way we can't just use this to get around all the time. So that way we have to like want to go through. Yeah.
You have to be strategic about it.
God, you know what? That would be very terrifying if we crawl out this vent, then we open the door, we see one of the animatronics, and once the new update comes out, if they could open the doors, they just make a bolt for us.
Ah! No!
We go back in the vent, I mean, they can't get us, and then they crawl in, and we're like just dead.
Well, my time has come. Remember me. It could be cool too, like in particular in the area where I'm currently working, like if we had the vent like kind of visible over the place.
Oh, like like it's over the roof?
Yeah, so like as you look inside, like it's kind of like you can. Oh, you know, we could have do we have the trapdoors mod too? The one that's like the macaws.
I don't think I added that, but I can next time we do this.
I was gonna say we may want to add that because they've got like the different variants of.
Trapdoor. Yeah.
Let me. Will there be wall vents next to the vent openings to make it seem like it was opened? They have actually a broken vent cover block.
I'll have to add that
vent. Yeah, there's like a vent grate that's broken. So we can either use those, or like you were saying, we could have one that's like we'll just place it the opposite side. Although it doesn't show the grate when you do that, so that's kind of an issue.
No, I have not played the Roblox Pizzeria roleplay. Predominantly because I don't play Roblox, and I honestly find it childish.
Dang, just insulted it.
Even though, granted, even though what actually happens from what I've heard on Roblox is not childish at all.
Ah, well, I mean, it involves children, but
which apparently people at YouTube seem to think I do for some reason. But...
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? If I can laugh about it, it doesn't matter what YouTube does to me. Granted, of course, 3 months have to pass for me to make it funny, but... Yeah.
Well, it's only funny if you get your stuff back. Then it's no longer funny.
Well, see, okay, here's the thing. If I do get remonetized or if I don't, either way, I will probably still be angry. Because basically... If I don't get it back, it does prove that there is something on my channel that's keeping me from being monetized that I just don't know what it is and they're refusing to tell me. Or, if I do get remonetized, that basically tells me that there was nothing wrong to begin with and I just lost 3 months of revenue.
Yep.
So, either way, and also, in all honesty, if I do get, like if I submit another application to be monetized again on YouTube, and if they deny it, for the same reason that I've been demonetized for the last 3 months, I might just legitimately start a new channel and just restart from scratch. It's not what I want to do, but if they won't let me join the program because of something I don't know what is, then I honestly think making a whole new channel and doing that is not. I mean, it's not what I honestly, it's not what I legitimately want to do. But if that's what ends up happening, in order for me to keep doing content creation like this, where I can, on some level, make revenue off of this one day. Or, there's the third option. I don't become monetized, and I wait till I can get a steady stream of views and subs to my channel, then I reapply for monetization. Which honestly sounds like the safer option. That way, I can still make content while not being worried about getting demonetized. and I can still build up to it.
Yeah. Either one. I feel like if you go along the route of just starting over, that would definitely be an opportunity for you to do your rebrand. You know,
Also
like
true.
that would at least give you an opportunity to try that.
Right.
But there, are you happy? Now it doesn't look like it's necessarily broken, just the thing got moved over. Is that better? I know that the place just opened, or like the place is open and in business still, so it's not like in super bad disrepair, but actually that's not terrible. You know what? I hate that you have to be right. Why you gotta be like that? You stinky people of the internet.
With the channel being named IanNHM 2, no, it was not.
Nah, you know what? IanNHM, the sequel.
Honestly, I did think of some potential names that I feel like would honestly work for what I'm going for in a way. Actually, honestly, Kyle, if you want, I could just name them off for you. Get your opinion on them.
Is it any of the ones that are in the Discord
No.
that you were talking to me about?
No.
Yeah, all right.
Right, let me go get my. Hang on. Let me go get my book. I'll be right back, folks.
He's never coming back. I miss him already. Rah. That there. Cool. There we go. Wow, it's dark in here. Now we can go all the way through here. Eventually get to the end. And then crawl out.
All right, I'm back. I got it.
Thank you. I'm glad that the build is looking good in your eyes. I appreciate it. We have been working hard. Working hard or hardly working? I can't tell. Did we decide on a curtain, by the way?
I don't think we did decide on a curtain. I think we decided on just leaving it open like that.
Did we? I feel like it needs to maybe have like just like the top of a curtain here.
I think we did decide that. I think
Yeah.
we either decided like it was gonna be a curtain that just kind of goes around the side.
Do we want green?
not
Do we
actually
want yellow? Do we want orange? What do we want?
Curtain. How would this look?
The only issue is the rest of the walls are red, so it, you know, it's a lot of red.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking like something we don't necessarily have over here, with like
hang on.
green or like pink
Would
or
this be too
purple
much?
or ooh, like a cyan.
Yeah.
Maybe. My only thing is that again, you know, there's like the blue is right there.
Yeah. Everyone in both of our chats, ask us or tell us which curtain color you think would look best here.
Yeah, tell us what color you like. What color you want.
Would I still stream if no views? So are you asking like if no one watched my videos or watched my streams, would I still do it? Maybe.
I mean, shoot, at a certain point in time, you kind of do that anyway, where it's like when you're starting out,
Yeah,
you're not going to have the views automatically.
No,
People are saying
I mean,
purple in mine.
I mean, honestly, for me, it's like the first few times I streamed, I didn't really have a whole lot of people watching, and to this very day, I still don't have a whole lot of people watching. I still honestly don't even think I think I've always had a goal, and that goal was to have 10 people watch my stream at once. Because I didn't even have 10 people watching at the time.
Gold or white?
I think the white.
Nah, see, here's how you get the. Hold on. Curtain.
But see, here's the
That.
thing. Even if we don't have like, if you don't have a whole lot of people watching, even if it's like a couple, you can at least have and talk to those people, so that way it's still more interaction for you.
It is.
It would okay. Well, see, here's the other thing. Anonymous YouTuber. If it said 31 people were watching me like a half hour ago, I did not see that on my actual stream. I think I see that's how many people have clicked back into it to view it, but I don't think that's like concurrent view. Like I'm talking about like how many people are currently watching live. Like I don't think I've ever had 10 people watch me live for any stream I've ever done. Well, actually no. There is maybe I think it was my reaction to the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer as a live stream and the Zack Snyder Justice League live stream. I think I had like 20 people live watching me react to those trailers. But other than that, I don't think I've ever had a single stream where I had a consecutive number of people that was more than the number 10 watch me live.
People are also saying maybe orange.
What if we did a mix of orange and purple?
Weird. Ooh, wait, you know what? I'm just realizing it would probably need to have like the
Oh yeah, the chain across it.
yeah.
Also, I'm thinking maybe at this point, maybe 7 o'clock might be our cutoff.
I thought it already was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought it already was.
Let me just check my calendar real quick.
Sorry, let me just make sure here.
Oh yeah. I think my original cutoff was 6:30, but it's already 6:46, so we'll just go to 6. We'll just go to 7.
I will say the creative drive has kind of fluttered a bit. I think I may call it a little bit sooner.
Call it here?
I may call it here actually, because I mean we have done quite a lot today. We finished up the walls. We did all the ceiling. We hooked up all the lights.
You're right. We did do quite a lot. We definitely we definitely did a lot compared to yeah.
This place is definitely looking awesome.
I would say as much work as we did the first stream, we did as much, maybe a little bit more than on this one. But yeah, this place is definitely looking really good. I will admit, this little like in between section where these hallways are in here are really kind of messing me up.
It's like a maze.
Yeah, just a little bit. So
which is good because that means that the AI for the animatronics will also be a little funky.
Right. Also, before we finish, I want to talk about the names real quick.
The names.
I think I did make a community post about this a while ago. I've tried to come up with a good like username for my channel, and I've been doing this for 7 years, and I still don't feel like I've found the magic special sauce that allows me to at least be recognized or have a memorable enough name. It got to a point where I just tried using AI for a little bit to see if that could generate something that would work. Which, again, I know it takes away like the vast majority of the creativity of it. And honestly, those names were not good because they are also names for other things, so that wouldn't work anyway. The previous names that I've had for the last 7 years, I started off as Dragon Ball Z Lord, then went to Nighthawk, then Nighthawk Films, Nighthawk Media, and now IanNHM. The NHM has now been like an acronym for Nighthawk Media. It kind of still has my name in it, and it is abbreviated, so now it has that abbreviation. The possible names I thought of doing would either just be my name, just doing Ian Allen, which is kind of generic, but that way I would be selling myself instead of a branded or like a specific name.
Right.
Still, because honestly, I still talk about this, and it's one of the things that I don't mean to be, but I am genuinely jealous of your name, Kyle, that you have, because in my honest opinion, it is such a genuine, good, brandable name. I think that's the other thing. It's very brandable, and that's what I like about it.
Fair enough. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. The other name I thought of, since I cover multiple topics, the other name I thought could have been multimedia, which is still has the media part of Nighthawk Media, but I kind of want to get rid of the whole Nighthawk thing because I don't have anything to do with birds.
Fair.
But I think I just picked the name because it sounded cool at the time, but I think multimedia would be an interesting one, and maybe like my logo could be like 3 TVs, like 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, with like a screen of some kind. That's covering one topic, but it looks. I don't know how. On some levels, I'm also trying to think of like different logo designs so I could build the brand name off of that. Another one I thought of, which I don't remember if this was an AI generated one or if it was just the one that I genuinely thought was interesting. IanNHM's, where it's just Ian then IFY at the end. I don't know, it could be interesting because like, oh, let's IanNHMify it or something like that. That'd be a catchphrase. Or man, that was cringe.
It's okay, buddy.
Yeah, that was an option. The other one I thought of that could be interesting because in a way I am trying to provide like a show, so I guess something could be called the Ian Show, where I'm hosting a specific show where we have specific series throughout the entire thing. I feel like that one could potentially work. Ian Gaming Productions. The other thing I don't want to try and do too much is I don't want the name to be too long to where it's not memorable or like easy to remember. I want it to at least be a little bit shorter so that if it's more than 3 syllables, I don't really want to do that. Plus,
Yeah.
if it's short, easy to remember, memorable, has 3 syllables, those are some like of the key things when it comes to certain names for consideration. And because on some level I do like the multiverse theory, Allenverse could be an interesting one where it's kind of like using my last name, but I'm covering multiple.
Okay, really quick. I'm gonna end off the stream because bro is ranting on and on and on. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So see you all. Goodbye. I love you. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Mwah, goodbye. Bye bye.